Good day, Robert Farrell here. I humbly thank you very much for taking the time to watch my out-of-the-box thinking, working smart video. If you haven't already watched that, you should definitely watch that before you watch this. But here's the incentive I want to offer you. I've been in the online training business since 1995, 23 years. Now, do I have all the answers? No. Anybody that does tell you, oh, I'm the guru, the special sauce, it's snake oil, it's BS. Now, here's what I want to share with you. If you already have a website, great, good for you. And I don't care how it was built, WordPress.org, Weebly, Wix, GoDaddy. But here's the problem with those closed systems. I like WordPress because it's open source, and that's what my network is based on. So I've developed, over the past 2.5 years of my life, a rock-solid, time-tested, curated network of top keyword-rich domain names, more importantly, niche marketing, because that's what it's about. So as an example, let's think about something. Can you have one website that sells ballet shoes and also sells mattresses and also sells pizza? Yeah, but that's not very focused. People are going to get confused. Have you ever been to a restaurant where the menu is so big you go, just give me some eggs? So it's that type of thinking. So what I've done is I have handpicked and curated top niche marketing demographics, so weight loss, Mother's Day, Christmas shopping, you name it, I've covered it. Now, the only thing you won't find here, only because I'm not a big fan, and I know it's a huge target market, billion-dollar industry, is the gaming industry. Nintendo, Pac-Man, Pokemon, all that stuff. I want no part of it. I just don't get it. I kind of get it, but that's not what I do. So here's the deal. You share me my free video, my free how to drive traffic to your website with coffee, and you'll have a coupon that you can get my network that's normally $279 for $99. Now you might say, hey Robert, so let me get this straight. You want me to bust my butt and get 20 people to sign up and then you're just going to give me a discount? How come it's not free? Well, let me share something with you very importantly. Free has no value. This is good for you as well. Don't get in the business of giving things that you've worked hard on for free, because all you're going to get is the tire kickers and the something for nothing crowd. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. From 2012 to 2014, I was the highest rated and best earner on Udemy for WordPress marketing, Adobe products, and Apple products. Now, there's this one guy that did Microsoft certification. I can never catch him. So I did $32,000 for the month. He did $42,000 for the month. For some reason, that's not my wheelhouse. I just want to stick in what I know best. I've been training marketable skills here in New York City since basically since 91. I started teaching in 87, 31 years ago. So if there's a better way to do things, I'm a huge fan of squeezing the sponge. So what I've done here is I've curated all these different networks to make it plain and simple. But here's something you won't find anyplace else. You won't find this on Wix or Weebly. I have an extensive domain name list of over 13,000 keyword-rich domain names that you'll have access to in a subdomain format. So as an example, mom-to-mom network. So if you're going to be Jennifer.mom-to-mom, mybrand.mom-to-mom. Now, how does that help you? Well, a keyword-rich domain name is just another plus. It's just another good SEO notch in your belt. It's not the cure-all. There's not one method. In fact, I talked to somebody at Google a couple months back, and he says, there are 61 different criteria, but if you can basically cross the threshold of, first of all, nobody gets all 61, including Facebook and Google themselves. But if you could basically get 20, 30, 40 things, you're on your way. So one of the things you want to understand is content is king. That's the key. Well, who has time to make content? Well, that's why there's a little known website called YouTube. For those of you that don't know this, YouTube is the #2 search engine. Bing, Yahoo, they're not even in the neighborhood. They're like past the horizon. So my method is to unleash the power of YouTube to drive traffic. So that's why it's very important, my ad that said, how do you drive traffic with a cup of coffee? Well, coffee, tea, snacks, that's something that people buy on a regular basis. Yes, we want to sell the big ticket item, the expensive iPhone, the $3,000 Mac system, a $5,000 5K, 4K television set. Now, that's practical, but it's not probable to start. So if you think smart, so I have over 609 websites myself. Yes, I'm a bit of a mad scientist, but no matter the demographics, whether it's politics or cooking or food or big screen TVs, on every single website I have, I always put a link to coffee, tea, snacks, beverages. Why? Because we all pretty much consume coffee, tea, snacks, beverages. That's just working smart. And if I could share anything with you, it's working smart out of the box. Now, my method, I've been using for years, and it makes sense, but I just want to addendum that statement by saying I make no guarantees of anything. I provide opportunity, plain and simple. What do I mean by that? Well, how many pizzas do you think you can sell if you don't own a pizza store or have access to pizza? Well, the obvious answer is 0. So I'm providing the opportunity. And again, this is exciting stuff because you can now get into this simply by sharing this. And of course, the more you share, you can keep winning pride. You can keep getting rewarded with discounts over and over and over and over again. Now, once you've actually either paid for or been rewarded with 5 websites, 5 networks, you then become an affiliate of mine. Now, you might say, Robert, I don't want to have to pay for an affiliate program. Well, here's my thinking about that, okay? I don't have the deep pockets, big bucks like Amazon that they could just let anybody be an affiliate. By the way, 42% of Jeff Bezos' income comes from affiliate marketing. So here's in a nutshell. You're going to be much better off, way ahead of the curve, if you are a customer that uses the product. So here's an example. I don't want you selling my BMWs if you're driving around in a Chevy. Makes sense? Yes, it does. So that's going to build the credibility factor to say, hey, Joe, Jennifer, Christine, Stephanie, you have 5 websites. So you're basically trying to tell me that this works because it's working for you. Again, working smart. That's my biggest hashtag. I'm not a big hashtag person, but hashtag working smart. Most people don't. They drive themselves nuts, insane. I want you to have the opportunity to earn more, work less. Now, I had a training facility here in New York City from 91, 92 to about 2002. Okay. Now, am I grossing the amount of money that I made before now? No. But I also had 3 office spaces, 35 employees, rent, insurance, advertising. I'm now putting more money in my pocket than I ever did having that large gorilla on my back. So it comes down to working smart. So you could be in a position that you can work smart. And again, baby step it. This is not get rich tomorrow. This is passive, step-by-step income using proven methods. So you can use my sites to push traffic to your existing site, or you can benefit from the site as a standalone. But the key is, if you have one site, that's not going to help you. And I got this idea basically back in 2003, 2004. I was working with Google AdSense. You can't make money at Google AdSense unless you literally have a lot of money to put in advertising. But what I did find out at the time, I think I had less than 25 sites. And each site was making maybe 75 cents, $1, but collectively they're making, $15, $18 a day. And I thought, wait a second, what if I had 30 sites, 31 sites, 40 sites, 50 sites? So it's a numbers game. So the more sites that you have, the more demographic niches you can control. And it's really exciting stuff. This is not rocket science. This is not something that I invented. I didn't invent WordPress. I didn't invent the plugins, but here's what I did do based on my experience of doing this for 23 years, making mistakes, yes, pulling my hair out at 2 o'clock in the morning, yes. I've discovered that working smart is the key to any successful business. So what do I mean by that? So Amazon, the average coffee by Amazon is $42, K-cups. You're going to make 4%. That's $1.68. Whoa, let's retire tomorrow because you're making $1.68. But here's where you're not working smart, okay? Again, if you had 3 people a day buy coffee, twice a week, 3 times a month, 6 times a month, but now you have 5 sites, 10 sites, 20 sites, it adds up. It does. Take my word for it, okay? This is just plain old simple SEO marketing, and Google loves something called backlinking. So if you have multiple sites that are talking to each other, so I have all the curated bells and whistles and tools to help you to be a better use of it, to have better use of your time. One of my favorite plugins is Thursday Affiliate. So let me share with you how that works. It's really cool. So here's one of my coffee websites. Now what I've done here is I've sucked in some video from YouTube, coffee recipe. With all due respect to this nice woman who did the video, is she going to get paid from me? No. But that's why it's shareable. This is not something wacky and illegal. They want you to share the information. So what I did is I went into my back end and I said, hey, anytime you see the word coffee, let's have that go to one of my Amazon affiliates. And that's it. Throughout the site, you can tag and keyword anything. It's a very effective way. And let me share something with you. Nobody wants to be sold, banner. That gets tedious. But if you could basically read an article and see a hyperlink. So let's think about something intuitively. Back before the internet, for those of you that are old enough to remember, before the web, there was something called a newsletter. Back in the 70s and 80s, newsletters were great because they were simply just informational. I'm not selling you anything. And then back in the day, you had 800 numbers, 900 numbers to basically, or mail order, et cetera, et cetera. But the problem with that system back then, and I've known about affiliate marketing for a long time, but I never believed it. I thought it was all hogwash because, wait a second, I'm going to sell your $200 product and you're going to pay me $3? I don't think so. But now, because of the power of the internet, you can have 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people as you build and build and build. Again, my name is Robert Farrell. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go now before I start sounding like FM radio. But I just want you to understand and share this is a unique opportunity. You will not find a system like this someplace else. And here's what I was going to say earlier. I didn't make this stuff up. So what I've done is I've curated. So I'm like a chef, right? I made this amazing meal. Did I make the pasta? No. Did I grow the tomatoes? No. Did I raise the beef? No. But I put everything together in a recipe that makes sense. So thank you for being here. Definitely share this. And again, you get 20 people that basically watch my video and opt in to watch the video. You will be rewarded with a coupon that you can get one of my networks for $99. That's got a lot of value in because I'm not a big fan of discounting because I work hard for what I do, and I assume you do as well. So thanks for being here. My name is Robert Farrell, Carpe Diem 2018. And what's my favorite hashtag? What? Working smart.